Hello, everyone. Today on the call we have Carol Francis, who's going to share a little bit about herself and why she got started with Futuristic Marketing and the difference that it may be making for her. Hi, Carol.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. And yourself?
Yes, great. It's a wonderful day. The clouds are beautiful in the sky. It's turning fall and crisp. It's lovely.
Cool. Very cool. Well, I just want to make this just a short call just to offer some inspiration to those who are in futuristic marketing, who may be struggling, and again, the results they think, and just also just to see what others are doing, what they're experiencing. To get started, why don't you tell us a little bit about your background, what it is that you're doing now, as far as I know you do a lot, you're doing radio shows.
Yeah, hi. I'm a clinical psychologist, and I have been doing marketing and advertising for well over 35 years. I've seen the marketing industry change extremely from paper and phone books to lots of prohibitions, and now we've got the Internet. It's just amazing what we have to offer. But as a consequence, anybody who's an entrepreneur or a small business person like myself has got to stay up to date with what are the different variables of marketing that are there. And futuristic marketing has been a wonderful and affordable educational tool for me in terms of getting up to speed with what Facebook has to offer, or Twitter, or different approaches in terms of trying to capture or follow through on different collection of people's emails, or how I could contact them, leading to solo ads or banner ads. So it's been really interesting to interface with what futuristic marketing has to do, to share with us as a classroom, as a teaching tool. And I have predominantly used it for that means, just to expand my current marketing for my practice, and as you said, my radio show, and for a series of other businesses which I run as well, including publishing my own books. So it's going to be very useful, and it's been very intriguing to participate in.
How did you discover futuristic marketing?
Well, I think that John Budd had done a great job, because I don't know how I got on his list. Obviously, he did a solo advertisement to me and sent his video out to me. I have no idea how I got there, but I did. And that would be so curious to follow up, because that's exactly what he's trying to teach us, is how to get people that are interested in our services on our list. And then going through his video presentation, I was typically skeptical, because I really don't like being pitched. And I don't think most people like being pitched. Being advertised to feels insincere, and yet when the product seems so usable, the pitch doesn't matter. Now it's the product and what he has to offer and the affordability of it. And all of those converged together for me when I received that very first video marketing with Jonathan Budd. Plus, Jonathan Budd is wonderfully enthusiastic, which I absolutely think is the way to live life. So I resonate with his enthusiasm tremendously.
And he's very enthusiastic in person, too. So, yeah, what you see on the screen is what you see in person.
That's really nice to know.
What made you say, yes, I'm going to buy futuristic marketing? Because I get a lot of stuff, and I'm sure you do, too. And what was the difference between the others and this one?
Oh, the real difference is that there was a promise to give me a lot of teaching tools and videos and information and classes, coursework that I could take over a period of about 5 to 6 months, where I could graduate from one form of understanding marketing up to more and more and more sophisticated forms of marketing in terms of what he envisions it as. And it's just been a great learning curve. So to learn about joint ventures and then to participate in that has been great. To move into webinars has been really interesting. I do a lot of video work and a lot of Skyping and online psychotherapy or life coaching with individuals. But to turn it into webinars, that's the next step. And as a consequence, I'll be doing more webinars this next year. In addition, being able to put the advertisements out to individuals on Facebook or other avenues like that is a totally different outreach that's different than what I would have done otherwise. Very, very helpful. So that's what captured me, was that he promised to give me a lot of instructional tools and practice opportunities and interfacing with other people, so that I would have a hands-on experience, as well as being able to review over and over and over again what they're recommending. Not all of it's relevant to what I want to do or what I need to do, But that doesn't matter because that part that is diverse and very available to me.
Right, and also the stuff that you've learned, you can probably share that with someone else that might fit their need also.
Well, it's interesting you say that because I've been doing press releases and marketing for people who come on my radio show that want to sell their professional services, or they want to sell their books. And I have been doing these press releases and advertisements for these other people on my radio show for a number of years. And so finally I realized that this is getting expensive for me, and my radio show has enough listeners that it really is valuable for people to be on my radio show, and it's also very valuable for them to have my press releases. So as a consequence, I did start as part of a joint venture and as part of one of the practice aspects of Jonathan Budd's. I did develop a press release business that will be really helpful, a lot less expensive than a lot of other places. And because I have such a passion for the people that I represent, I really give them a whole lot more than a lot of marketing or press release businesses would do. I would have never thought of entering into that aspect of actually earning money doing that, because I've been doing it for people for free for so long. But that, it's one of the tools to share.
So because of Futuristic Marketing, you're now developing a business model that will earn you an income.
Well, another business, because I have lots of other businesses that earn income as well. So, but yes, it's the business that I have. He's teaching me how to market it with these current marketing situations, which are very different than they were 35 years ago when I started into this. And then other businesses which are also marketable are something that I can easily advertise, which before it wouldn't have been all that easy to get the news out.
Very cool.
Yeah,
so how is Futuristic Marketing changing your business for the future?
I think it's making it a lot more public to a lot more individuals on an individual basis. It's allowing me to go on the Internet a lot bigger than I had before, so I can start doing Internet work on person-to-person, Skype on a lot larger scale. My business has turned more internationally, so I can even do Skype sessions with people that are in different countries, as long as they speak languages I can understand. I have not ventured into that, and I was interested in doing that. And like I said, it did help me expand some businesses that I already was doing, but now I can charge money for it, so I can get reimbursed both for my time and my skill set in those particular dimensions.
Yeah, it's always important to get paid. That's one of the big takeaways I've learned from Futuristic Marketing. I can charge for this.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, and because my services is psychotherapy, I really do have a passion to help people live life the way they want to. So I'm not so oriented toward getting paid, but it is really nice to be able to get the large numbers in so that it is easier to get paid on the larger numbers when that is a doable sort of thing. But, it also allows me to be able to market those volunteer opportunities that I have, so that people that are doing volunteer that I hold very dear to me, I can now market them a lot better than before. And I really enjoy that part of it, too.
Anything else you would like to say to someone out there who's struggling in Futuristic Marketing or hasn't gotten started or is thinking about getting started?
I think this is one of the best schools you can come to, and that's why I would look at. There's so many schools and opportunities out there, but I consider this one of the best. I've taken a number of them, one of the best in terms of becoming really clear on the different steps and different aspects you can take. I think the other advice I would have is don't lose yourself in the alliance games or in the competitions associated. They're just learning tools, really, because you don't want to lose track of your passion and your ultimate reason why you want to have people know and go public and why you want people to know how to use your work. It isn't, to me, all about the money. It's really about life satisfaction and growth and well-being. And don't lose track of all of that. Just use this as a tool to enhance your outreach to people and to feel comfortable with marketing as opposed to feeling like it's this big albatross that you'll never be able to master. Jonathan Budd really wants people to master it, and I believe that he gives a set of tools that is one set, a lot of materials, lots of different ways and angles, but one set of tools that are incredibly usable and valuable to people. So don't lose track of you, and don't lose track that you're learning a great set of tools.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, Carol.
Thanks for reaching out to people.
You're welcome. And thank you, everyone, for listening, and keep moving forward.